What's up, y'all? It's Mike. We're back with our Coastal Carolina Dynasty. In last video, we had our recruiting done because we had two back-to-back bye weeks. We recapped on basically what had happened on those two videos that messed up and y'all didn't get to see, as well as talking about player cards and kind of organizing for the future of your team. Uh, but this week we are going to play Old Dominion at home. As you can see, they are not very good record-wise, and um, we checked out their overall here, and we're actually better than them. So let's hope we can pull out the dub. But before that, we're going to get our recruiting knocked out real quick. Um, we have 10 hours that were left over from last time. We're gonna just see if anyone locked us out, of course. Which no lockout. We're all in the top three for everybody, which is good news. I'm gonna check out our main players here. So this receiver, okay, we're gonna keep him 25 hours. This right guard, um, we had, of course, his visit last week, and then we upped him to 50 hours because just um, we're worried about USF kind of creeping up on us. So we're going to keep that at 50 hours right now. Um, right here, this right guard is not going to commit to us. You see how much Appalachian State has interest in him. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our 25 hours back, and then we are going to take him off the board as well. So we're not going to replace him right now just because we don't want to take up hours scouting at the moment. We'd rather secure some of these guys. We have a right guard right here, so we're not too worried about it. As long as we can get him, we'll be fine. So that did give us some hours to kind of use on some other people. This right tackle, where we made it into his #1 spot, we still have that scholarship to offer him. This left end, looks like we're in good shape with him. Okay. Defensive tackle here. Looks like we are staying in his #1, getting a little bit of influence. I'd like that influence to go up just in case somebody creeps up on us, but I am not too sure. Let's see. We still have that scholarship to fall back on, so I don't really want to. We might chill on him for a second, see what everybody else is doing. Okay. Left side linebacker. He's going to be important. We want to secure him for sure because it's hard to get left side linebackers. Good here. We're good here. Still have that scholarship to offer. We're the only one that offers scholarship here, but we are in first, so that's the only thing I'm worried about. Once Florida starts offering, then he's going to shoot up. Fullback. This fullback here. Okay, as you can see, I'm only doing 10 on these two fullbacks. For one, nobody's showing the interest in them. Two, I have two options here, so if one starts to get taken, I can start putting more into the other one. We went down here, and it could be because they're offering more time. It could be because they offered a scholarship. I can't remember. But what we are going to do, since we have the hours, we are going to take 25 from him and throw the 50 in him. We could have tried to schedule a visit. You would really want that win. That loss would really hurt us. So we're just gonna take the guaranteed time. This left end here, we are sitting at the top, and this right end, we are sitting at the top. So we're good. So we have 10 hours to use here. Here, once we start getting in the top three and stuff, I will start using I will start offering the scholarships. I'm just trying to use everything to my advantage here. We could throw an extra 10 on this guy. Yeah, or we could just save it. I mean, if I throw the extra 10 on somebody, I could always, you know, take it off next time. So we'll throw the extra 10 on. Let's go with a little bit more of a tight race here. I need this right tackle. Let's see. We have the scholarship to offer though. It would be good there. Let's do one of these receivers. Let's go with this guy. We already got 10 though. Okay, maybe not. I might just throw it on one of these. I might just throw the extra 10 on him, honestly. And just remember that we have it on him, so we can always take that time back away. But we're looking pretty good. We haven't had to replace too many people on our recruiting so far. So normally what happens, especially if you're a little team, you get locked out real quick. So we're making smart moves as far as our recruiting goes. So once we start getting closer though into the top threes, that's when you're really gonna notice the differences. You can get locked out real quick. That's when they start putting all their hours into a guy. Okay, so we're gonna exit our recruiting, and we're gonna go ahead and get this game with Old Dominion knocked out. All right. Make sure our run and shoot offense is set. Still not a fan of the run and shoot offense. I don't know if it's because of our personnel or routes. What? I personally don't like it. I don't think there's enough options as far as not option as far as like an option route, but options as far as like what they run. Just don't care for it right now, but it might be because quarterback ain't the best, receiver ain't the best. So we'll see. We're going to keep testing it. It's just our first season. We've only played 4 games. So, key to winning this game is basically not losing it for ourselves. I mean, we cannot make turnovers, can't force anything. We're just going to have to be smart, not give up big plays. That is the key to winning this game.
Here he comes,
just like every other game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage.
But this is ours to lose right here, so I forgot to switch my other quarterback in. I might give him a drive or so and then just sub my other guy in. Since he's a sophomore, rated the same, gonna start next year. Got our tight end open across the middle. We'll take it.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Old Dominion's uniforms kind of look like the Titans.
Leaves it with the back.
Pick it up the block here. Nice little 10-yard gain. That man matchup over there on the right side, but we're obviously going to throw the screen. Pick up that block here, hit the outside. Nice little gain. Try to run in this base. Okay, happen to get through there. What's important about running the ball is really letting your blocks develop. You cannot outrun your blockers, and you have to remember, if you're starting off with a team like this, then your blockers are going to be slow, so you just got to kind of let that develop. Kind of got rocked right there.
Offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time.
Try running these little pivot routes. I'm not too sure what's going to happen here.
Back to pass, it's Kim.
Okay, open. Get down the sideline. Yes, sir. First and goal. We're having a nice little drive right here. Let's just be sure not to fuck anything up.
Play touch football in
Looks like they're expecting the run here. I could switch something out.
Get open and catch the football.
Nah, because, yeah, everything's play action. I don't want to do that.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
Okay. Somehow did not get in there. That's all right. All right, so we're just going to line it up and try to punch it in here. We don't want to draw. We want to dive here. We don't want. The reason why you don't want to do a draw, especially when your line ain't that good. So okay. So you do the draw when you have pass blockers. When they're better at pass blocking than run blocking, then you know you're under your draw.
No doubt, they gotta show up. These are the team.
Okay, they run it right off the bat. They get a pretty good gain. Stick them. I'm gonna try to hit this running back as much as we can. Alright, looks like they're probably gonna run right here. They do. Oh, we broke that tackle. That's really what I'm worried about, is the tackle. Looks like they're probably going to run a little short pass play. So let's be mindful of anything across the middle. Of course, they run a little. They've been better off running man there, but we didn't know where they're going to run that.
The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Expecting a run here. They switch it up. I'll still expect a run. Of course, play action. It worked out in our favor. We got there really quick. That could have bit us if we got held up there, but we're fine. Come on, the nickel here. Try to avoid anything match. Don't want anything man. Come down a running formation, but they can definitely throw out of this too. Of course, they run it. Before we got bullied. We're going to come out cover 1, but they're not sure if they're going to run it or not. And number 42, come on, buddy. Oh my gosh. So, we would have had him at 42, would have been aware that the quarterback kept it. But that just happens. I mean, with lower awareness players, they're going to fall for that. Alright, so now that they're in field goal range, we're definitely wanting them to just stick with the field goal. So we're going to try to stop them from getting in the end zone.
From the red zone, looking for a man.
A little crossing route.
It's Alston.
See, this is what we have problems with. These little short routes through the middle.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the
Again, he ran basically the same exact. We got a one-on-one matchup over here, but he's got the safety over the top.
Looking for a man. It's Kim.
Okay, we're gonna throw that. Yes, sir. Okay. So right there, I called it out. Had the one-on-one matchup. We were just reading the safety. If the safety was gonna bite or come up, then we're gonna check to see if we won off the line. If we won off the line, we're gonna lob it. Nice little run there with 22. He's a good back, y'all. I like him.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here, just choose up another.
Right here, we're gonna
first
try
down.
screen.
Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy too is just an explosive play
Okay,
waiting to
looks
happen. His vision,
yeah.
his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They've got it 1st and 10.
Alright, so luckily they subbed in our running back here. So what we could do here is we could
allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys.
we might try to risk this, though. I know this 4 is not being covered. If we can throw this quick, we'll be good. Yes, sir. Oh, he dropped it. Alright, so typically they make that catch and they don't drop it, and we're good. That's a good gain. I think it's still a smart play on my part. He wasn't covered. Linebacker didn't jump it. Could have threw it a little bit earlier. running back making plays here.
Really nice run there. Good,
We like that.
solid pickup, and they'll move this
Okay, we're
thing
gonna come out of the gun for a second. It's working good, but we're gonna come out and show them a little different look.
The running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The Chanticleers will have it 1st and 10.
Play is running man here, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna try to get 4 in this corner right here.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using his feet to buy time. Oh, nice.
Okay, so that. See if we can't pick this up.
Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Yes, sir. Picked up the first down. That's all we care about. So we're just gonna go ahead and let this Tom go. Honestly, 2-minute warning. We don't want to give them a lot of time. We'll probably score right here, but if we do, we just gotta play defense. Gotta play defense either way.
With the run on 1st and goal.
Boom. That's a whole lot of open field right here. It makes me nervous.
Wilson to pass. Lets it fly.
And that was on me, y'all. I could have been in a little bit better position.
And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it.
Another screen. We're there.
Receiver on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
See if we can get some pressure.
They want to just keep
okay. We do. We got pressure. Got the sack.
A timeout.
Call a timeout.
This offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
I got you. Those nuggets, because they changed the.
He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They changed.
Whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
So they try to run there, we stop them.
The Monarchs will try to pin
should have taken the timeout, but I thought I hit it.
His first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week.
Still don't want to force anything. Let's get a decent return here. We got 21 seconds. Not gonna do anything crazy. Really,
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense.
let's see.
In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
Try the screen, see if we can pick up some yardage.
All week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And that's my fault. I could have. I should have waited on that guard to do that all the time. I just forget. So our team stats right now looking good. Going for 108. Remember, our goal was like 156 to try to prevent players from transferring. So we're gonna try to get that up. Even though we're in a winning situation, we're not gonna go away from what's working. That's how you give up the lead. You know, why would you stop doing what you were doing when you had the lead just to hold the lead? That's how teams lose. So we're gonna try not to make that mistake.
All right,
As defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves.
Oh my gosh, okay, so I got stuck right there.
On this very first
got stuck on that block trying to go around, and then of course that other guy got stuck as well.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Get him in space using his speed.
So because I switched over so late, I was not sure what position I should have been in. So I just kind of running around.
You need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback.
Boom, he got me there. Okay, well, they're kind of just picking me apart right now. So what we're going to do is, I'm expecting a run.
Nice play design on that one to make it easy for your quarterback too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage, and just a really nice job by the QB.
All right, so we got a good stop right there. I was really worried about that running back going out for a pass. As you can see, I'm on the opposite end, so if he flares out, I gotta play catch up. And that's what happens on the option. And see,
to the air, it's Kim.
Nice little gain, our tight end. We'll take it. We went right in between the two defenders there. Make sure that we can, you know, run a little bit afterwards.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Okay. Getting loose on that. Nice little play.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully.
Upfield right quick. We're a little ahead of our blockers because, okay, they had a guy trailing. So I don't want to wait too long.
Love the execution there at the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
On second down, wants to throw it. Got his man quickly.
All right, nice little gain up the middle. We will take it.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Okay, little game for 6. We'll take it.
It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
See if he can, 4 can break away from the safety.
He's looking to throw.
Nah, we're going to check down.
Got it in the middle. It's
Get the first down.
And they knocked him
Safety
down.
was on it.
Past the line to
It's
gain.
okay, we're going to take it. Little plays like that, they count.
Running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early,
Go
so he
back
can
running.
work upfield and get the first down.
Our quarterback's doing really well right here.
First and 10. Looking for a physical attack.
Yes, sir. Getting loose early here, probably.
On 3rd and long, try
Boom.
to have a big completion
Okay,
here.
so 4th and 3.
Tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job.
We're gonna go for
separating
it here
his quarterback place
because-
to go with the football. That time,
Yeah, we're gonna go
just
for it here
as a
because,
result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground.
We'd
setting
probably
up
shank
4th down.
this.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh my gosh, okay, y'all. My first option was 4, and that linebacker came up. So second option, I thought the linebacker or the tight end could make it. He didn't. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite us. That's super unfortunate.
You got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Oh my.
The option look.
No way. Oh my gosh.
Looking for room at the 40.
Yo. All right, y'all. That's what can't happen. Like, he broke the tackle, and then one of the guys on the edge gets picked up for the block. Man, that should have been a loss for sure.
Great job taking advantage of the numbers. When you're an offense,
that sucks.
That can do this occasionally. It just puts that little bit of doubt in my head.
Okay, we'll take it on certain plays.
Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
All right. Oh, almost got the first down. I was hoping it was, but let's see if we can get to pick up this first.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to run for it.
Put that hope. Let's just hope our defense can do its job. Ideally, I would not want to be in this situation. But as you can see, when it comes time to go down the field, we struggle. And it's, you know, blitzes aren't being picked up.
I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful.
I notice our linebackers always go inside instead of covering the outside. Anytime this running back gets loose.
On this drive, it just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
There we go. We got to stop right there.
By that big defensive tackle up front. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. They not only have to deal with this defense,
Feel like this middle is about to be wide open. Got some pressure here. Dang it, y'all. Like, I wish I'd have got there.
And how about that third down?
That is very unfortunate.
Spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to
That is
find
very
the best
unfortunate.
one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw.
All right, so we're running man. Hopefully nobody gets smoked.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
He does, right across the middle. Should have stuck to the zone. You gotta switch it up sometimes, though. I mean, that's very unfortunate.
Right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Here's the handoff.
Hands it off. They're just gonna run the time now. I mean, I would. They're just gonna go for the field goal, probably, to win the game.
They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line.
No way. All right, y'all. See, like that happens way too much. Way too much, bro. Like he's a tiny running back, and he just threw my linebacker off like it was nothing. I can't ever get that going for any of my backs. Which I have some decent backs, but look at this, man. He's breaking everything.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the
Oh my gosh, again. Thank you for not tackling him.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
So he's broken the first tackle every time. Every single time.
Trying to barge their way in. He is going nowhere. Stop.
So they're going for the field goal here. Hopefully he shanks it. Hopefully we don't rough the kicker either. He misses. Come on.
He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40.
All right.
He will step
Getting nervous, ain't gonna lie. So really right here we're just trying to do some little plays to get us downfield.
Ready to make the play and get a tackle if he decides to get out. But everything went wrong there. Not only did he get the first, but you also let him get out of bounds and stop the clock.
And this
Okay, so incomplete. Yeah.
Forces 2nd down.
That was kind of forced.
The connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield.
Across the middle.
Catch in the middle.
Taking a little bit too much time. I need one more completion. More completion here. I think what we will do, the screen takes forever. And right now, of course, I cannot find the screenplay. We're gonna have to use our final timeout anyway. Yeah.
An unforced error there. They don't get
Okay.
the snap
It wouldn't even let me use a timeout, y'all. That's unfortunate.
So frustrating to see an offense lose.
I swear I went through every single thing here and did not find a screenplay. I'm not really sure. Okay, here we go.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Kim. Setting up the screen.
Okay, that's not gonna be enough. That's not gonna be enough, y'all. That sucks. We're gonna go into overtime here unless someone can break free.
The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot.
He didn't even throw a good ball. Of course he caught it. I guess he just doesn't throw that deep. So we're going into overtime here. Let's see if we can.
Here comes the option.
Here we go, the option. No way. Their offense is really messing me up.
from the gun. They'll try to impose their will.
I guess they're probably going to continue to run the ball.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without
They could
getting
catch
it
me
into
off
the
guard
end
and
zone.
throw it.
Wilson
Okay.
will throw.
He could not get there.
Across the sidelines, makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
So we can get some
They'll run
pressure.
play action.
We got pressure. That's all we needed. Hold them to a field goal. We'll take it.
They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime.
He hits,
And they go
which is
back on
expected.
top.
Alright, so we need to put 7 on the board here. Get our
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime.
no mistakes. Turnover is game.
Here's first down. On the run, it's Washington. And
Okay, he
some
took a big
solid
hit
space,
there.
Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
Some man coverage here.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Alright, our guard
He's
bullied
brought
that
down, but
linebacker.
he's
We'll
got him
take it.
inside the 10, first and goal from the 8.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground, and getting upfield.
Let's hope that our center doesn't get blown up.
A first down run.
Okay, it looked like he was starting to.
Dragged down at the 6
He held it for a
after
second.
pickup 2. Second and goal for the offense. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense
Oh, we are
is
super close here.
With the stuff there, Jesse.
I'd say keep running it, but they're gonna hunker down for sure.
Got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe
They're
getting your
gonna
quarterback out on
definitely
the
hunker
turn,
down.
give him a run pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Third and goal, and get a
Try to pass right here, I guess.
The plane and the game's over.
I did not.
Third and goal,
He's
they're
wide open.
going.
Oh my gosh, y'all, he did not.
He won't be able
Yo.
to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
He did
They didn't
not.
quite get that route
We're going for the
deep
win,
enough to
y'all.
Pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at
So,
the television,
unfortunately,
say, why aren't you getting past the
he
first
did
down ball?
not
How did you run your route
get in the
short?
end zone.
Defense did a good job knowing where that was.
This
but
is for
now,
game.
4th down,
Gonna
offense
try
has
to jump
make a
over the
decision.
line here.
Trying to pound it.
Boom.
In. He's in.
That's game.
Game-winning touchdown in overtime.
Took the risk, it paid off. We should have got in. Our tight end across the middle. I don't know why he wasn't in the end zone. And, you know, it seemed like after he caught it, he went
Man, that's why I
backwards.
want the ball second in OT. I know
But,
exactly
we'll take the
what I
victory,
need.
y'all.
Go get
It was a
Double
tough
take
one.
it down the field, run in the
I was
end zone,
nervous.
and end the football game.
Especially when we didn't get
That's
that
gonna do it for us from here.
third down.
For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis. and
So,
this has been
our halfback right there, he went off. 11 attempts, 91 yards, touchdown, we'll take it. Ran really well this game. Some big holes. Pretty good game overall. Passing went pretty decent. We just can't get in a situation where we got to take big shots because our quarterback's just not capable of doing that. So let's take a quick glance at the stats here. We won in first down by far. Total offense, we won as well. Rush for 147. On a lot less attempts than last game, for sure. 21 for 27. That's it right there. 21 for 27 with no interceptions is how we're gonna stay in the game. As long as our defense is doing their job. We threw for 231. Our goal was 156. That's well above our goal. We're looking good. We lost in the third down conversion, but that's okay. Not by much. Of course, no turnovers. We gotta find a way for our defense to create turnovers. We just aren't doing it. There's been a few plays this game where it looked like we're gonna have it picked, but nobody can catch apparently. 1 in total yards, and yeah. So that was a good game here at home. It was a nail biter. Pulled off the victory though. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of those. We're not going to win games by blowing people out. It's just going to be real close. So we're going to advance a week, see what kind of progress we get. All right, first interest on some guys there. Still, we got the risk of transfer right here. We just got to continue to keep throwing the ball well, and we'll be all right. So we had Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Game. We had 6 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. And this guy right here has been Player of the Game a few times, but he's only a freshman year, so it's good. All right, so our next game is going to be against James Madison. So it was a close one, y'all. Pulled off the victory in overtime. Next week we will be playing James Madison at home. Get our recruiting done and all that. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and we'll see you in the next one.